Well, hello my friends, Time Architect here, and welcome to episode number 21 from my Minecraft Survival Let's Play series. Oh yes, my friends, I have been very busy in between episodes. As you saw there during the little opening scene, we now have a fully staffed villager trading hall up here on the first floor. And they have not all been through the full zombie purification process. But I did figure it out. You guys saw me just pulling my hair out there at the end of that last episode, trying to figure out how to keep these guys in here. Turns out all I needed was a little piece of stained glass. But oh, my friends, have I been so busy, as you can see from my levels. Not quite the same as the intro. That's because I have been grinding for 2 days straight, my friends. And you can see it looks a little bit different over here. No more big wireframes. That's because I have been in my creative world as well as in this world gathering up so many resources. We're talking hours of resource gathering, but we are missing one, and in order to get that one, let's go do a little bit of potion brewing. So let me meet you guys over at the starter village. Alright, I'm back, and we are over here at my starter village. We're just going to swoop on down here, taking the lay of the land of this absolutely gorgeous build that I am deeply in love with. Because this is where our singular brewing stand happens to reside. And we are going to be making a little bit of potions. So we're going to start off with the good old nether wart. And then combine that with some puffer fish. Adding in 1 redstone. And now we have some potions of water breathing. We're going to follow that up with some more nether wart, then a delicious golden carrot, 1 fear factor worthy fermented spider eye, and finish it off with some electrical rocks. And there we have some potions of invisibility. So in case you all haven't been able to guess from these 2 sets of potion on what we're going to be doing first thing in this episode, we are going to be tackling an ocean monument. I'm up there in my creative test world, and I'm just trying to find a nice accent block. And what do I run across? Prismarine walls. And guess what I don't have? Prismarine walls. Guess where I know where there's an ocean monument? It's right here. Boom. Love it. Alright, let's get ourselves all set up here. I also grabbed myself some milk and some instant health and some strength 2, as well as a shield. Because it has been a moment since I have taken on an ocean monument. But, you know what? Let's just go ahead and let's get right into it. Let's probably start with, I don't know, potion of water breathing. There we go. And in we go. Well, we already have mining fatigue, so that's not the best start. So let's go in the front door, I suppose. And apparently there's one right there. Oh, let's see if I remember how to navigate one of these things. It's not that way. Aha! Sponge room! Mark those cords down for later. I don't know about you guys, but I always get so lost in these things. You know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and do the unthinkable and make ourselves invisible. Hopefully that should help. Yep, they cannot seem to see us. Perfect. Now we just got to be really careful when we take on those elder guardians. Aha! There's our first one. Now that was easy. Why can't the rest go that way? So let's see. This should be the guy right at the top, so we know we're dead center. Now we just need to figure out how to get to the lower quarters. Okay, well there's the way out. Aha! Number 2. Alright, easy peasy. Now we only have 1 more to go. Okay, well here we have our gold room. Once again, we'll have to remember that for later. I'm feeling, there we go. Okay. There's the last one. Let's be a floating chunk of food. Alright. Just like that, my friends. First ocean monument conquered. Just a floating, just a floating sword. Look at me, look at me. Oh man, that was so fun. And then we should be able to just pop this right quick. Oh, that takes out our other effects. Did not think about that one. No worries. Let's go ahead and make sure that we don't drown. Okay. Alright. Let's grab those sponges and gold and get out of here. And, you know, of course, prismarine. And I'm not invisible. Well, dang it. Oh, I forgot to set my spawn. Alright, guys. I'll meet you back at that guardian farm. Let's go get our stuff back. Alright, I am back. And we're going to approach this one a little bit smarter. Okay, got all that good to go. Got my coordinates pulled up, so we should be able to just drop right on in approximately where it was. Let's see here. 343 by 784. 343 by 786. And since we don't have mining fatigue, okay. Looks like here's some of our stuff. Of course, it all floats conveniently. Oh, look, there's more of my stuff. Oh, this build just got pretty expensive. Okay, I think we got everything. At least enough. Now let's get ourselves organized here. Okay, looks like we got all the important stuff, and we'll make sure that is set. Now, let's go back and get the rest of that. Visibility, need another water breathing. There we go. Okay, looks like we are good to go. Grab ourselves the gold while we're in here. And of course, we can't forget about sponges. Oh, and you know, some prismarine, the whole, I don't know, reason we came out here today. Well, my friends, that went about as smoothly as gravel, but we got what we came for. We got our prismarine, and so we can build up some walls to add in our decor and rip to our spyglass. Somehow that got lost in the sauce somewhere within the ocean monument, but not a problem. It's easy to craft and, you know, no problem. Not like I really use it every single day. Do you hear that? Kind of sounds like a little bit of music kicking up. Well, I guess we know what that means. Let's kick that montage. Ready, set, go! Well, my friends, we have done it. One Astor Place. Beautiful brick building in downtown New York. I thought that this would be absolutely gorgeous in our city to include. Getting a lot of New York City buildings. But yes, this is going to be the home of the melon and pumpkin farm. So let me go ahead and toss up a little bit of a screenshot here of what this place looks like, so you can get a reference, kind of see where I was pulling the inspiration for it. But I don't know, I can't help but feel like it's missing something. Ah, there it is. Much better. Now it looks like it blends in with everything else that we got going on around here. Oh man, guys, this thing was an absolute blast to build. I had so much fun. It was just one of those projects that I enjoyed sitting down, sketching it up. I enjoyed gathering all the resources, as much of a pain as it can be, and then pulling it all together here at the end. Going back in and adding a little bit of blackstone and granite, as well as our wonderful vines to add that overgrown vibe. And I did rework the top a little bit. I don't know if you can see it from down here, but just kind of tweaked the shape a little bit. Most of it's hidden by that hanging vine anyways. So if we were to roll inside, we'll actually get to see that I got a start on the inside, as well as gave it the other two walls. So we're not just a, two-sided, two-dimensional build, but we actually have a back of it, which the stone wall areas, here, let me actually go ahead and fly up here, will have extra skyscrapers. So there will be another one parked right here to the edge of that stone, and then the same on this side. And then we'll have a little bit of it showing right here, which, as you can see by the gray wool, this is going to be another skyscraper, and then this dark gray wool is actually going to mark an alleyway. So the orange is going to represent a whole bunch of row houses. I'm going to be using inspiration from my trip to Edinburgh, Scotland that I took a few years back to try to design those. But yeah, continuing, the alleyway will go down here, and then we'll have like this little blank spot back here. And I'm thinking we'll put in a whole bunch of dumpsters or something, and then that's actually where the farm is going to feed into. So if we were to cruise up and in, taking the shortest route possible, so we're going to have a whole bunch of rows of pistons and then melons and pumpkins, and they're all going to get pushed down into a central little drain somewhere in here, and then from there they'll go over and put into the storage silos right here that I can access from the dumpster. And then long-term goal will be to actually hook up redstone, because this is going to be a melon and pumpkin farm, or I'll flip a switch and it'll become a bone meal farm for when we do eventually get that tree farm built. I can flip a switch, it'll turn it all into bone meal, and then it will filter it straight into the tree farm, which I don't know yet if there will be enough room for it in this skyscraper. I think the blast radius of TNT might actually damage them, so it might end up moving into this little complex of buildings that I haven't quite designed yet. Or maybe we'll even stick it inside the row houses. That might be kind of cool. So, let me gather up a few resources, and then let's go ahead and build this first little bit of the farm together. Alright, resources gathered, and as you saw earlier, I did mark out all the locations for this with torches here. So we're actually going to drop a piston right where these torches are, and I'll just build a quick little slice of this so you guys get the idea. And then it'll be up to me to keep building until I run out of target blocks. And that is the biggest kind of hang up that I have right now, is my wheat production, which I might try to build a quick little down and dirty redstone farm, or I'll just kind of grind it out off camera. I'm not quite sure yet. So we got all the pistons facing out that way, and then we're going to put in the observers, just like so. And then the target blocks will go behind the pistons, so that way it only powers a set of these at a time. And then after that, all we gotta do, redstone dust. As easy as that. So basically, this little observer, this one on either side of it, is going to be considered one farm. So if I update it, as we can see, it only shot those two pistons, and the other ones were not. So then all we need to do now is to hydrate the soil, which I need to actually hide a block right under here on each one of these. And that's actually where we're going to be hiding the water source. and that'll be under the observer, so that way this thing can be completely stackable and tileable to go up as high as we want, which is going to be all the way to the top. This thing is going to be massive. So we just pop that out and then drop our water just like so. So now it's hydrated it, and then we can now till the farmland. Oh wait, that one, not that one. And actually, let's go ahead and plant a melon. That way we can actually aim the observer at it. So a little bit easier to hit that hitbox. Oops, not in front of it. Just like that. And that is one full unit. So that thing will grow up, and then it will plant on the other side, and then obviously when the block state changes, the observer will pick it up, firing off the pistons on either side of it and ejecting our watermelons into this central little drain. So now there's nothing left then for me to just start grinding all this stuff out, and let me get as far as I can, and then I'll bring you guys back in to check it out. Well, my friends, I got about as far as I can go today. I have been grinding and grinding, trying to get more of these target blocks. So much so that if we were to go back over to my starter village, I've been playing Farmer Architect for so long that I actually managed to go ahead and decorate all the way around the farmland as well as the path. As you can see, some of these fields behind me, that one's supposed to be a wheat field, that's a wheat field, right back over there is a wheat field, and then we have one more over there. I've been harvesting all 4 of those as much as I can, but unfortunately I'm running out of time on this episode. Every time that I come through this portal, I get a little smile on my face seeing that pop of red right there between the buildings. I absolutely love the sight lines that we have going on here. As soon as we get that other skyscraper in here blocking off more of our Darkpire State building, oh, it's gonna look amazing. As of this recording, we are at 28 subscribers. I absolutely cannot believe it. This channel is growing. It's growing quick, but I can't do it without you guys' help. So if you've gotten this far in the episode and you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. I'd like to see how far we can get this thing going, grow our community, and I actually got a chance to meet a fan. It just absolutely warmed my heart, and I thought I'd go ahead and give him a little shout out. So, hey Gabriel, it's so nice to meet you, man. Hope you enjoy this video. But with that, my friends, unfortunately, we are going to have to call that a day. This was a massive undertaking, but a well worth one in the end. So I do hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. As always, be sure to like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, everyone.